Hey guys!
Hey guys!
It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for another comic book review. And tonight we're reviewing 3 comics, beginning with Harley Quinn number 20, followed by Beauty number 2, and Lando number 4. Alright, if you haven't read any of these comics and you want to avoid any spoilers, go ahead and skip this video, come back when you have read it, and then watch the video. Alright, first up, Harley Quinn number 20. And this, we started reading Harley Quinn actually with Harley Quinn Power Girl.
Yes.
Which we really enjoyed. So we thought, why not read the main Harley Quinn comics? And I'm really glad we did.
Yeah, me too. I actually kind of want to go back and get the first 19.
I'll let you
really
pay for that.
We'll get the trades. But it's really good. It's the Harley's very similar to the Harley in Power Girl and Harley Quinn. And that's what I really like.
Yeah, because we watched, what was that? It was the Suicide Squad animated feature.
Yeah.
And you really didn't like Harley Quinn in that. She was like, oh my god, is Harley Quinn like that and everything? And I was like, yeah, basically. And she was like, well, I don't like Harley Quinn then. But then we started reading Harley Quinn Power Girl.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely awesome. And I really enjoyed this one.
And this one is really good too. Yeah. It's kind of silly and goofy, and it's a lighthearted, fun comic.
The first couple of pages are very abstract because Harley is on a plane and she's asleep dreaming.
Yeah. And she's having an incredible dream.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious.
It's totally a Harley Quinn dream because she starts out as a stewardess and she's serving everybody, and then I forget why, but she punches Batman in the face, and then Aquaman gets in her face, and then she hides out in the cockpit, and the Joker has married Poison Ivy, and then she's out on the wing, and Ivy's like, here, catch, and she throws the bouquet, and Harley's like, I'm so gullible, as she's diving toward the bouquet off the plane. And it was hilarious and awesome. Yeah. And just the first couple of pages could have been a comic unto themselves.
Yeah, it totally could have. Yeah. Like Harley's Dream World.
Yeah.
I would read it.
I would read that, yeah.
And she's on a little mission. She has to find some girl, and the mother's told her that she's in a cult, and she's not. She's just in Hollywood.
Yeah, she's just kind of a runaway having fun.
Yeah, and Harley's like, dude, I was paid to get you. I am getting you. So she kidnaps her.
Yeah. Well,
which is fun.
On the way, she meets Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
And I love Cowboy because he's whatever Harley Quinn has in store, he's totally down for it. Like, he just kind of goes with the flow. So the girl Harley is looking for is Sparrow, and she finally finds her at like a poolside rave. and Sparrow's like, whatever, F you, I'm not going anywhere. And Harley's like, Cowboy, plug her in the foot. And he does. She's like, pow. And they kidnap her.
Yeah, and then they tie her up, put her in their hotel room, and they go out to have food, and they tell her, if you escape, then I will send your dead body home in a shoebox to your mother. And they just leave her. Yeah,
and they go have lunch or dinner at a food truck.
Yeah. It's absolutely silly and ridiculous, and it's great. I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
And it ends, as all comics do, on a cliffhanger with Deadshot shows up because he's also been contracted to get Sparrow, and he kills or he shoots Cowboy. Presumably he's dead because he's a throwaway character, basically. And so next issue, it's Harley Quinn versus Deadshot.
Which should be interesting.
And I'm looking forward to that. I really enjoyed this. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I loved it.
Yeah, ditto.
Okay, moving on to Beauty number 2. And Beauty is a really interesting comic. If you're not familiar with it at all, basically there's an STD that what it does is it makes you attractive. Like you get really lean and muscular, and your facial features kind of reorganize themselves into what would be conventionally attractive. And people are getting this STD on purpose in order to become attractive. The catch is it's fatal. Like the symptoms of the STD, besides becoming attractive, are you have basically a permanent low-grade fever, but eventually it progresses until you spontaneously combust. And that's the course of this STD. And so people are getting it on purpose, and when people finally start dying, the government's covering it up.
Yeah. Well, it seems like they're covering it up until they have a cure, so that they can be like, oh, by the way, we've discovered that the STD is killing people, but don't worry, we have a cure. Let's go here.
And it seems like it's totally like a for-profit disease. Like it might have been engineered or something.
Possibly, very, very possible.
Yeah. And so the lead detective on the case, who is Drew Foster, right? He has contracted it from his wife, who he didn't know had it.
Yeah.
She was always basically perfect in his eyes. So when she contracted it, he didn't notice.
Yeah.
And so he's caught it from her, and they had this big knockdown, drag out argument, and she left. So now Drew is basically on his own and trying to, trying to figure out what the deal is with this disease, because his partner has it, he has it, his wife has it. Basically, he and everybody he is close to has it, and they're doomed.
Yeah, and he is not privy to the fact that this is known by the government.
Right.
In fact, he is being kind of forced to push it under the rug and cover it up. But him and his partner decide to do a little research on their own, and they find out that this has been known and that there are multiple cases and that it has been covered up so far. So he's not exactly down for that. Yeah,
and the comic concludes with Drew and his partner, whose name just totally left out of my head just now. They're under fire from some masked men.
Yeah, and I think Drew was shot. It sure looked like he was.
It looked like he was shot in the lower abdomen,
So we'll see.
And now, since he has Beauty, the STD, what does a physical wound like that do?
Yeah.
I mean, Beauty can reorganize your features. Will it heal you if you become wounded? I don't know. That's pure speculation on my part. I'm looking forward to the next issue.
Me too.
Okay, and finally, Lando number 4. And Lando has been, kind of peaks and valleys for me, but this was a great issue.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
So he stole the Emperor's ship.
Personal yacht.
Yeah, basically his personal space yacht. And they discover this cache of Sith things.
Artifacts, memorabilia.
Yeah, memorabilia, artifacts, stuff like that. A lot of stuff that is not supposed to even exist anymore. And apparently just being in the same room with this stuff can make you turn bad, because one of the cat twins cuts the other one's arm off and is attacking them.
And they start fighting, and eventually till both of them turn back. What's one cool thing though is it seems like they found Darth Maul's lightsaber, the double-bladed. I'm like, that's awesome. So, but by the end of the issue though, they've both turned completely evil, and they're both wielding these lightsabers, coming after Lando and Chantha Cha. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that name. Chantha Cha. I don't know. But we find out that character is female, and Lando knows her.
Yes.
They have a little thing, and I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. She's basically there to stop him and kill him, or deliver him to the Emperor, and they know each other, and it seems like they know each other pretty well.
Yeah, pretty intimately.
So it'll be interesting to see what she decides to do.
It seems like she's going to let him go and just take the yacht back. That's what I was kind of led to believe, to me anyway.
Maybe, I don't know. They didn't really finalize it, so I mean, she could be like, this is my job, sorry. Shouldn't have gotten involved in stuff like this.
But before we find that out, they have to deal with the now lightsaber wielding cat
Kitty
twins.
Cats.
Yeah. Saber cats.
Saber cats.
Okay, that's it for tonight's comic book review. If you've read any of these comics, talk about it to us in the comments. We absolutely love that stuff.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this video, and we really hope you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.